Good morning. 5:05, April 6th today, and we're back. Feeling good. Had a couple days off, which was nice. Fix a couple things. Alright, gonna mark some levels here. I did some reviewing last night, some tickers to keep an eye out on, so we'll draw some support and resistance on those here shortly. But first, going to start with SPY here. So I'm going to draw some support and resistance lines. A couple new lines on my charts here. These are just moving averages. The moving average that's the lowest one is the 9 EMA, and then the 20 EMA, and then the 50-day simple moving average. So a couple moving averages added to the charts here. Just kind of help me see the ebb and flow of the market. So that'll be good for me. Alright, let's draw some support and resistance here. Just going to find the obvious areas of support and resistance standing out to me. So this is the SPY. And the first one I'm going to draw is 657. So the chart I'm looking at right now is on my other monitor here. Okay, so I'll start drawing them on here so you guys can see where I'm drawing. So daily here, you can see where I've marked off support down at 653. So a couple touch points here and there, touch point, touch point, touch point. And if we look left, we have some clear area of support around that level. So to me, that looks good. Qs. Looking at the Qs here. Area of resistance or support. Let's see. Let's get the rectangle going. Let's see, just looking at my bigger monitor. Okay. Alright, area of resistance here that I'm going to draw for me is a 594. Area of support being around 581. So to me that looks good for area and support, or excuse me, support and resistance. Alright, a couple other tickers here. I'm just going to draw some obvious areas of support and resistance standing out on these tickers. I don't think they're really worth trading per se. Like, not necessarily in play, but we're going to draw some lines. So this is Apple. Because you just never know. Stock may test some of these levels here. So area support and resistance drawn up here around 260 for resistance, 259.30. Support being 244.8. Nvidia just been doing the sideways thing. Hasn't done anything at all. Area of resistance 184. Area of support being 170. PLTR not doing much. Area of resistance 156. Area of support 141. So has a ways to move before it gets to anything playable for me on there. Google here had a nice bounce week last week. Doesn't want to go down. Area of resistance here. Probably gonna adjust that. Let's see. Okay, area of resistance 310 is what I'm drawing. Area of support being 273. Just the low of last week's and the past 2 weeks candles. AMD looking like it may want to get out of this little mini range it's been in. So area of resistance 224 looks good to me. Area of support going to draw is like 205. Amazon clear area of support being basing it off this right here. About 201, $200. 200's a pretty significant key level here. Area of resistance, it's been stuck in this range, you can see. MU, what's MU been up to? MU didn't want to sell off. MU did not want to go down. Still gonna draw some lines though here. Alright, MU, let's see. Area of support I'm drawing based off these two candles right here on the weekly 365. Seems to be pretty obvious area. Area of resistance being 398. So around $400. SNDK has gapped up a little bit. Looking to maybe test all-time high again. So let's get the box going here. It's at a pretty interesting spot already. Let's go to the daily, let's see. That looks good. So a couple lines drawn up. We have our support and resistance. I added an extra line. If we look left here, we can see we have quite a few touch points around this 750 level, 747. So lots of liquidity happening around that level. So SNDK, it's interesting. It's in an interesting spot. So we'll put SNDK on one of my watches. All right, SNDK, let's see, let's keep going. Tesla. Tesla's been trending down, just perfect textbook trend trading right here. People who are nice or like to trend trade, I mean, just this is awesome for trend trading. It's been in a very nice channel here to the downside. Okay, area support, resistance here. Gonna mark off the low of last week, so 350. Looks good to me. Area of resistance, 383. Meta. Area of resistance, 601 is what I'm drawing. Area of support being 548. Okay. I'll do some more charting here in a sec. I need to use the bathroom. Alright, cool. Alright, let's see, where are we at? Let's keep drawing. NBIS, nothing of interest. So a couple tickers that I wrote down that I wanted to watch. USO, USO, United States something. So this one's definitely something we're watching. If you look at the weekly here, this thing has just been grinding up. On the daily, it's gapped up here, sold off but bought up. So this one's definitely of interest for me. Let's see. So clear area of resistance here. It's going to be about 138.57. Area of support Seems to be around 136.72. Then we also have that range above. Okay, that looks good to me. Actually, I don't really like this box above like that. Let's just draw a line. So another area of resistance, 139.63. So this one's definitely interesting to me. It has moved up so aggressively here. It'll probably go long. Not me, I'm saying imagine the stock to rally even more. But if it doesn't, it could be a nice sell-off for this guy. So USO, definitely on the watch list here for stocks. LITE was another one. LITE on the daily, I mean, there's hardly any volume. It's looking strong. I think this thing's gonna pop right at the open. Could pop right at the open, I should say. So area of support here is pretty much being the low of last week's candle. Area of resistance being the high. So that one's pretty interesting to me. Lunar was another one here. Had a big breakout day. Lots of volume relative to other days, so you can see it's at a really significant area of resistance here from the past, with the high being like $25 here. Actually, let's do okay, that looks good to me. So Lunar is definitely something I want to watch. SNDK is I'd like to see it play the ranges there, see if it'll test the box. Alright, and then for futures, oil, MCL was of interest to me. So if we look left here, I can't look any more left. This must have been when the oil futures was able to be traded here, but there's also some important resistance based off what we can see to our left. Resistance 116 is what I'm drawing. Area support being 109. So to me that's good. Tried to get up there that day. Alright, MES. Where is MES? It's really nowhere that's worth playing to me. It's just right in the middle of it all. Area of support we'll say is 65.20. Area of resistance here. We'll put 66.98. So that has a long way to go up. Alright, everything's drawn up here. USO being the main watch. Let's see. Looking at some of these other tickers. INTC's testing this range here. This is interesting as well. Get the box going there. 5133 area of support or resistance. Area of support 4891. Looks good. Nothing with Rocket Lab. Some cheaper ticker here, not too sure what this company is, but they have a lot of volume pre-market, 20 million shares. So very, very active. Might as well draw the rectangle on this one as well. There we go. Okay. Alright, this guy USO is climbing. Thing is moving. Alright, market opens in a minute. I'm gonna keep my share size small today, really small. Gotta find this, gotta get my group back, so we just need to just keep the share size small. That's, I think what's most important for me right now. MU selling off aggressively here. Alright, SanDisk with a super long wick right there. Let's go back to Uso. Uso really extended from VWAP pre-market. Just watching the price action here on this guy. Alright, let's see what happens here with the Uso. SNDK's rallying nicely, SPY's looking strong, Q's look strong. Uso pulling back a little bit. SNDK pulled back pretty aggressively here. You can see that 3 minutes looking rather weak. Yeah, SNDK is really weak. Oil still moving up. Nvidia selling off. AMD here shot up really fast. Tested the box. It's pulling back now. Look at that, man. Look at that big red candle. It's really hard to trade those conditions, like huge green 5-minute candle just to get engulfed by a big red one. It's really dangerous. Gotta have good risk management for stuff like that. So AMD is interesting. It's trying to get bought back up here. Three-minute here, you can see 2-minute pullback. Trying to launch up. Tested it again right here. Alright, USO here. USO made its way through with lots of volume. Exploded up. See what AMD does here. AMD's up a lot already. 3%, 776. AMD's ATR, daily ATR is $10. So since the open, opening price was $217. So around $227 is ATR. Could be pulling back here. Let's see what USO's doing. Just gonna go through these stocks here, see what's going on. AMD seems to be the only one. SNDK had a nice sell-off. INTC. Oh wow, yeah. So this stock had a halt on it. That's this little line right here. So where there's like so much volume, the thing will just freeze. It looks like it's about to enter another halt. That's why it's not moving past 890. Yeah, trading paused due to volatility. So if you're on the right side of these kinds of tickers, that's great, but when you're not, that's a dangerous one. Light showing some weakness here. Let's see, AMD, Oxy. Alright, USO, where are you going, USO? Let's go to AMD. SanDisk working its way back up here. So the ladder's more bullish on SNDK. This guy Uso's still grinding up. Still doing its thing. Spying Q's just range bound right now. Just stuck. Alright, AMD looks like it's looking to go for it here. There's definitely more orders to the upside. Volume's picking up. It's a little too extended from VWAP on the 5 for me to trade, but look at that. Sold up, bought up, sold up, bought up. That's really nice. Let's see if it's gonna get away from this 225. The ATR is around 227, so might be something interesting. It's going to happen around that level. Just watching here, spying cues. Cues are looking to break out of their little range that they've made since the open. Spies testing the box. Let's see. It's looking good. It's looking bullish. See if it's gonna... See if it's gonna hold above this level here. Uso pulled back a little bit here. A lot of volume too. Never quite got there. It's trying to hold that level in the box that we drew. This Uso's looking kind of interesting for a short to me. It's making a head and shoulders here. Doesn't want to lose that level. SNDK looks interesting. This is a 5-minute candle, is looking interesting to me. I was gonna see if this was gonna sell off even more on this previous 5-minute, but nothing going on there. Uso looking to rally here on very low volume. This stock looks weak, lunar. So no trades yet. Not going to force anything either, so. Lunar getting some nice volume to the upside. Getting pushed up nicely. It's a good thing we didn't short that, huh? Uso pulling back. AMD sideways. SNDK looks weak. Sort of just floating in this range though. Just watch it. Excuse me. SPY testing, excuse me, SPY's testing the box here. Q's breaking out of the open range that it's been stuck in. Just waiting to see this 5-minute candle close on SNDK. Nothing's really going on with it. Price action's very choppy. Uso not wanting to give up that level here. Let's see what's going on. Oh wow, Apple's grinded all the way up. Volume's very average here. There's nothing standing out yet, but Apple's interesting. Amazon has been working its way up as well. Apple's been working its way up. It's on Amazon here. $215 is the next decent order for Amazon. $213 has a good size order. Apple testing the box here. Amazon up 1.2%. What's the daily ATR on Amazon? $5. So Amazon can just keep grinding. Apple here getting interesting. What's going on here? Don't tell me we froze. There we go. There we go. Okay. Apple has a really nice order at $260. Good size order at $260. Let's see if Apple can get there. Looks like it wants to. You can see it right there on the level 2, this pink one looking to get filled, $260. Boom, that got filled. Lots of volume now. Swatching Apple here, seeing what this price action tells us. If it's gonna keep rallying or AMD, nice pullback. Amazon had a really nice 1 minute indecision there. Let's see what Amazon does. A little bit of volatility happening right now on SPY and Qs. Look at that 5 minute wick on SPY. SNDK looks weak. I think we missed our entry though. See how this closes. I think I'll take one contract to the downside. Some long puts, just one contract. I want to see if this is going to go down. SPY and Qs had a big pullback candle, so a little bit extended from VWAP in the box. I want to see if this is going to sell off here. See if we can get some volume to the downside here. I mean, right now it's at a pretty strong area of support, I would say, so might just bounce here. See if we can get down to this level. It's almost there. If we get down to 714, I'll probably just liquidate my position, take my profit and run. Need to get back in the winning column, so. Just watching the price action here. Strong area support. This 716 level. Beginning to pull back. Might just float in this range here. Don't like this 2 minute. It's pulling back aggressively. Alright, SNDK didn't want to go down just yet. Let's see what this does. If we lose VWAP here, I'm out. The latter definitely looks more bullish. Still in the trade right now. Only nice thing is as we're pulling up here, the volume's dying down drastically, but we can't just keep pulling up. If that happens, we just gotta get out. So the pullback, at least move back down to what our original thesis was, has to happen relatively soon for this to work out for me. It doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. Yeah, I'm out. That's just not looking good. So minus 258 to 0 for 1, 4, 6. Let's see, Apple looking nice. Amazon, baby pullback. SPY looking to get out of there. Excuse me. AMD had a really nice pullback. Very nice pullback. Apple still working its way up. SNDK, I had a decent position, could have partialed out right here. Taking the profit, I was looking for 714. Just never got there. USO started to pull back a little bit. Apple getting parabolic here, it seems like. It's just moving up really strong. Say ATR 530, 540. So Apple's pushing its average true range right now. That was a good order at 261. Apple pushing 261 here. Apple looking to fail 261. Looks like that order got filled. Just watching Apple here. See if it's just gonna keep pumping its way up. SPY and Q's looking good. So USO trade would have been good. Double top pattern. Apple's still grinding. Seems like it's getting a little toppy here. Yeah, AMD was good for a reverse. Apple looking a lot tipsy here for a pullback. But I need to get ready in 4 minutes, so as of lately I've been forcing some trades when I should be getting ready. I'm not going to do that today. So I think I'm going to wrap it up here. So 0 for 1, SNDK. We were looking for a short. SNDK, so I shorted, where was it? It's like somewhere right in here, I think, 723. I was looking for 714 here, but we never got there, so. Apple's just been working its way up here, looking very nice. Starting to slow down in momentum here. You can see we finally have a smaller kind of indecision candle, slightly green. Trying to get some momentum to the upside now. Some sellers are stepping in now. volume happening up here. Alright, y'all, gotta wrap it up. This is looking good for a short to me, but at least a small pullback. Little baby tweezer there. Volume's picking up as we're starting to kind of go sideways. Cleared that 262 level. See if it holds 262. It's a very bullish 30-minute candle. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Alright guys, I'll be back tomorrow. I am done for the day. So down 250, 258 on the day, so took one trade. Didn't work out, so alright, I'll be back at it again. Peace.